folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Nerd and Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today to check with me if Sorcery is still available at LGSs in Europe. There is a lot of talk about a beta reprint of Sorcery, at least people are asking for it, maybe stores are asking for it. I personally think it is not a good idea, but why I think that is something we will discuss in this video. This video, by the way, Simon and Eric talking is very interesting, and this one I definitely can advise you to watch this one because Cardboard Guide is a wonderful channel, and Sophie and Jens are talking with Simon in a very nice and relaxed way. I really enjoyed that video. Very cool by Sorcery that they feature videos that are important to the community on their website. I think that's awesome, and they do that on their Discord as well. I also have been mentioned. That's a nice thing. But today I want to have a look at the map of Sorcery retailers, and to the left you see the map in the US. Of course, a lot of retailers, and the map in Europe. The retailers are spread a bit thinner. I'm gonna forget about the UK on the top left here, or northwest when we are looking at a map, right? That's how I should say it. And of course I'm gonna start in the Netherlands because that's where I am based, and there are not a lot of stores that carry Sorcery in the Netherlands. 3 actually. One of them is Good Game, and it's very easy. If you click on Sorcery or click on Beta, then the game is already gone or sold out. I actually was able to find the last few boxes. Kakatuma, I think they call themselves, had in stock, and I bought them when? Before Christmas? After Christmas? I don't know. I bought them for $175, and I bought one more from another store for $185. So yeah, I still have a couple of extra beta boxes next to my pre-order. Code Enterprise, I don't know, it's like a mail order thing where you have to fill in an Excel list. So for me, that's not an online retailer, but they sell singles. So if you actually contact them, maybe you can find a few singles. Then if you move down here to Belgium, Outpost Game Center is interesting. That's actually a store, cafe I've been to a lot, and in my days when I organized tournaments for Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering, we often had tournaments here. Still probably a very good store. It's also a gaming cafe. Sold out, of course, but obviously, as you see, where you can't add it to the shopping cart still. I will do so in the next couple of minutes. Just check the stores in the different countries, and I will mention a few stores and a few things I checked. But overall, I know it's a bit difficult. Moving over to Germany here, by the way. I think it's a bit difficult because I think Europe, based on the number of retailers, Yoda's Data is a shop that actually delivered the pre-orders. One of my regular viewers, subs, Patreons has told me that they are sold out. They had a bundle, booster box, starters, and playmat for $300. That was still available until like 1.5 weeks ago, I think. But what I wanted to say is Europe doesn't have a lot of stores that carry Sorcery, obviously, as you can see. What is it? Maybe 50? I don't know. And maybe then if you go to the actual store that has it, luckily, and is not listed here, some extra, I don't know. The US, of course, the map looks a lot more filled with LGSs that actually carry the game. So it appears that Europe might need some extra boxes, and there is talk about a second wave for Europe, which still is not part of a beta reprint. But as you see here, The starter is still available. You can order one. So this store does it well. Yota's Data, they actually only give one starter brick to their customers. I think that's a smart idea, because then more people get to know the game. And the starter bricks shouldn't be that expensive. I bought mine for, I think, $30. So it's a little more expensive here already with $45. Euros to dollars is roughly the same. Does that mean beta is underprinted? I don't think so, because by the time I made this video, I checked Team Covenant. You still can order 4 cases, 450 a box. Then you ask, why are you not ordering from them? I would, but then I have to pay import. And import cost in Europe from the US is very high. It's depending on the VAT in the country where you're based at. Swiss shop here, by the way, good games. They also are sold out, as you can see, out of stock. So I would have to pay like 21% in the Netherlands is the VAT. Then you have to pay import cost, and then you have to pay handling fee. So if I order, let's say 2 boxes for $300, I would already have to pay like 21% is of course $63. Import cost, and then like the VAT, and then the import cost of another like $15, and then the handling fee, it probably would come to like $85 to $95 extra. So if I would order a case of 4 boxes, that's probably $400 4 boxes. If I would order a case of $300 is 2 boxes, then times 3 is 6 boxes. It's $900, right, for a case. And then if I already pay like 21%, it's 6 times 21. That's 126 plus handling fee for a case. That's another 150, 160, $70 roughly. It's yeah, you pay an extra box. So it still might even be more interesting to order from the US than to actually order from a store like this here, which offers for $250. So if I would order from the US, I probably for the case would pay in total, let's say $200 import cost and VAT and so on. I would probably order like $1,100, order for like a case. Jesus, I would probably order a case for $1,100. There's a lot of stuff going on in my head. I'm trying to think, I'm trying to look at the screen, I'm trying to tell you. But that is a lot less than $1,500 and something bucks for the case I would pay here at the P3 Comics in Austria. So it's even better to let the case ship from the US than to order locally here in Europe. Just for everybody out there, even with import cost. I mean, calculated. There are import cost calculators. Maybe it's even better to order from the US. Would probably take a while to ship that thing over here. And then it's not only the box price or the case price plus the import, but you also pay VAT and import over the shipping. So if it's another $100 shipping, then you pay like $21 for just VAT for the shipping as well. So 21%, and the VAT is a little different, but let's say roughly 20% on average here in Europe. This Polish shop actually has booster boxes still in store. 750 Polish zlotys, 450, like a buck is like 4 zloty 50, and that means we're roughly at around $170 per box, 172 or something. Still fair, I think, for Europe. That would be something, if I would know that I can trust them, I would order another box from them. Overall, the fact that Sorcery is readily available everywhere, even still available in some stores here in Europe for a higher price, because of course the scarcity in Europe, as the distribution probably has not gone as they wanted it to go, I imagine that they had a different approach in mind. The delays, of course, speak for that as well. For us over here in Europe, there probably wasn't everything probably wasn't in place as they wanted it to be. Just going down here to Italy, having a look there as well. A few stores only. So I don't think, looking at the global picture, I don't think we need a reprint. That's my personal opinion. I still am very curious what the print run of the beta is. I still hope it's not more than 40 to 50,000 boxes. Assuming now, based on the demand and on the availability, which is definitely still there, I think it's about 50 to 60, maybe even up to 75,000 boxes. I'm not sure. At the moment, it works in their favor that they don't discuss print runs, I guess, while they are growing the game. But I think they should make it clear that a reprint of the beta is not a good idea, especially if the game is still readily available at the biggest retailer for them, which probably is Team Covenant. And I would say Rudy, who gets a second wave as well. At least that's what we heard. For us in Europe, it's a little different. Let's have a look at the store I ordered from. A very good store. A store I have a good contact with. White Rabbit, here it is. They actually delivered my pre-order very nicely, and I ordered from them before. And I can vouch for them, difficult word, when it comes to actually delivering what you pre-ordered, which is sometimes rare over here in Europe. They even contacted me about the promo, and they will send it to me. They received it a little later, the buy a box promo, which is very nice. But they, I bought it 450. They still have it on the website 450. Maybe I should have a look at One Piece if that's still available. Sorcery is not available anymore. No, not gonna. I'm watching the series with my kid, the Netflix series. Actually, with both of my kids, and they like it. My daughter likes it. My son likes it. And I watched the anime earlier, but I'm not gonna. That's not a game for me. Probably, I'm not gonna start another TCG anyway. To finish this off, folks, I'm rambling, but I guess you hear what I want to say. And I guess you get the point. I think we're good with sorcery, and I think we should focus on Arthurian legends. And if you disagree, let me know in the comments, please. I am very curious what you think. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Thanks a lot to all my subs, and thanks a lot to my Patreons and YouTube channel members. It's with your support that this channel can stay independent, and I can say whatever the fuck I want here. Stay healthy, folks. Stay frosty. Thanks a lot for listening. Bye bye.